And wow, well over 80 miles an hour, creeping up on 100 miles an hour. You can see it just flying by these cars. And it is not only dangerous to those other drivers, but certainly dangerous to this motorcyclist. These cars, the drivers don't know that it's coming up so fast. You can see, wow, that motorcyclist appearing to kind of stand up there on the motorcycle there for a second. But oh my gosh. Oh. We have just seen, we just saw that motorcyclist crash into a car there at the intersection. Again, this was a police pursuit. LAPD was after that motorcyclist, and the motorcyclist was going at a very high rate of speed as we just saw it crash into a car. And of course, we are going to continue to follow this story and bring you much more on KCAL 9 News at 4. We'll now send you back to regular programming.
Jeter, gratitude is the attitude. Show is the blessing. To be back in the black boxes, I blow us a session. I messed up and thought that was the intro of the bike crash. We getting it together. Y'all see them utilizing a slightly different system for these reactions. And I'm trying to realize exactly how I'm going to be doing it. But shout out to my brother, Byron Blake. Brother Blake. He did this thing. I've grown to become familiar with his style. I've kind of grown to trust his research. And typically, if he said it, it's been so. So he says Lil Durk is doomed. I'm not sure why he would make such a claim. But with no further ado, let's see what he say. Lil Durk has been up to.
This time we gonna be talking about my boy Lil Durk, man. That's right. We finna be talking about Smirkio in this case and the public spectacle that this case has become. Now, as of recently, these bloggers been trying to pump y'all heads up with this whole notion that Lil Durk is coming home. Lil Durk is about to beat this case. And one of the key things they've been focusing on is giving y'all the news that this prosecuting attorney, this United States attorney, was unlawfully designated. Now, the reason why that's a big deal is because it pushes the narrative that Durk is being done wrong in this case. And I'm gonna break it down for y'all. Let me break this down, right? Okay. This whole thing with this prosecutor being unlawfully designated, the reason why it won't stick, let me tell you that first, is because this is not the prosecutor who built this case. This prosecutor was just recently appointed in 2025. This case was charged criminally in 2024 and probably investigated for years before that. So they're not going to throw out this whole case and all of this work that these people have put in simply because the United States may have passed the case off to someone who wasn't, who didn't meet the requirements for his position. I'm gonna say it like that. In any case,
before the government finna make a mistake that big, they gonna find a loophole. You dig?
The attorney is asking that the case be dismissed with prejudice or without prejudice, which tells you that this is not an end-all be-all in this case. I don't like this strategy because it makes the defense look desperate. Filing multiple motions to dismiss on the same day, not to mention already having previously filed motion to dismiss, it makes the defense look like they just looking for any way to get this case thrown out, any small technicality, which it lets the prosecution.
That's kind of their job, though, Brother Blake.
You know that you're watching them, but at the same time, you look desperate. It doesn't look like you think you can win that trial. And so you are trying to pull any stunt you can pull. Part of the reason that bothers me is because this attorney has been doing public interviews. And I said it back when he first did the interview. There's no reason you should be on Vlad or academics and your client not even free yet. He haven't.
No, don't tell me his lawyer been on Vladimir and academics. Yeah, that's not the type of lawyer you want fighting your case, brother. You tripping, Durkio?
Even won the case. So it seemed like a publicity stunt. It was like a celebratory moment, like, oh yeah, I got the Lil Durk case, and you know, it was all about promotion for this attorney. Who knows how much more money he has made, how many more people looking to, you know, get him just because Dirk had him. That's one issue I have. The second issue is, as an attorney, you should understand that certain things you do will affect your client. Now, they have taken to the internet and attempted to, I want to say, sway the audience into believing that Dirk is okay. You know, they trying not to hurt his streaming and stuff like that. That's my take on it. I don't believe they was actually trying to intimidate the government or nothing like that. I believe they was actually just trying to keep the people with some hope so he can keep some money coming in. But in any case, as an attorney, you should know, if you engage in a war of words or any type of reputational war with the FBI and the government, it's going to affect your client.
You cannot.
So they took to Lil Durk's Instagram and they made these posts about how the government is targeting him due to his exercising of his right to freedom of speech and his creativity, you know, all of that stuff. So the government responds by releasing evidence, not necessarily releasing the evidence, but telling you the stuff that they have. And they go on to discuss, you know, how Dirk has been implicated and incriminated in several different murder cases, murder for hire cases. And, you know, they discuss how he brags about it in his music. And then it gets to the real deal, which is these damn interviews. All of this podcast stuff, all of these bloggers talking about this case, they are fueling this beef between the lawyer and the United States attorney, and it's ending bad for Dirk. Because these bloggers take this information, they want to use Dirk's name in a headline to get views, so they take it and they put it out there. Now the government has to respond. And then you got to understand, you got a lot of kids on the internet now, so they trolling, they sending what they believe are anonymous emails. Let me tell y'all that too, because this definitely needs to be addressed. Whoever is emailing the judge and the prosecutor's office, you are not anonymous, bro. You send a threat to the judge, the prosecutor, man, they got your IP address. They know the exact device that came off of. So yes, they are investigating that. It's actually mentioned in the paperwork. They are investigating those threats. And they have said that none of those threats, none of the information in those threats actually leads back to Dirk, which is a good thing. But if you thought you got away with that, you didn't. In any case, all you did was hurt Dirk's case even more, because the government, there's a thing called failure to accept responsibility and obstruction of justice, right? And what they do is it gives them the ability to enhance Dirk's punishment. And so even though you may not be connected to Dirk, the fact that you sent that message is connected to the fact that he got on the internet and said that they are, you know, wrongfully prosecuting him, which he does have a right to freedom of speech, but it's all in an angle. They basically, the prosecutor is basically saying, look, man, we got this dude caught so red-handed that if he get on the internet and say we wrongfully trying him, he trying to manipulate. And they got the right to do that, you know? So the threats, all of these narratives on the internet, is only working against him. At the end of the day, it's going to all fall back on him. And they're going to say it's...
You got to know any type of antagonistic conversation, aggressive statements toward the other side is not going to work in the favor of the person that's up against the system.
It's a result of him trying to obstruct justice. It's a result of him failing to accept responsibility. If you're not taking the cop out, go to trial. That's it. Don't get on the internet and push no narrative. Don't send your lawyer to do no interviews. None of that. You go into trial, sit back, stay quiet until you go to trial. Because everything you post on the internet, they using it against you right now.
He already got the internet, got his situation not as smooth as it could be with academics talking about I heard they can't say that now. They ain't saying that no more. That was a little too much. So you should know the internet is not the place to play. You didn't let loose coochie lips get you caught up on the phone when that wasn't your intentions. If that was you, yeah, just stay and get in there, get on your dean, and leave everybody and everything alone, especially the streets.
This is all a part of the setup. I'm telling y'all, watch. That's why they filling the paperwork up with all of this stuff about him. Oh, he trying to make the FBI look bad. And, you know, because they believe they have him caught red-handed and he's not accepting responsibility. And they going to word it just like that when they get ready to try to hit him with an enhancement. So it seems like this is all publicity. Is good. It's not good. It's terrible. And I really dislike the fact that his attorney overlooked all of these risks just for the publicity. That's
check it out. It's about halfway through. I feeding up with Brother Blake, so we ain't got to run this whole content, man. Go over to Byron Blake channel if you want to see the rest of that. But we see, yeah, it's looking bad for your boy Durky, yo. Like my boy Byron Blake say, he just might be doomed. On my
play no games, we get cracking. We ball, we be shooting and passing, nigga. We stand tall like what's happening, nigga. We don't never do no lacking, nigga. What's happening, nigga? Active, don't play no games, we get cracking. We ball, we be shooting and passing, nigga. We stand tall like what's happening, nigga. We don't never do no lacking, nigga. What's happening, nigga? It ain't no I in the word team, we got us. It ain't too much, but I promise it's gonna be enough. Knock them down like duck hunt. Niggas know what time we on, or you a fly ass nigga? Well, it's the no fly zone. I used to care about that bitch until she did me wrong. They had a nigga like me, bitch, I was your backbone. A gang of bitches in my contacts, I'm back on. Mafia alone, mafia strong, I put the max on. We still steppin', mafia love to all the troops, and we still reppin'. Nigga, blame it on my roots, no question. So if you need me, I'ma pull through. And if I had to call the games, the niggas pulling up too. Riders like Infant G and Tiny MD. Big Dub, Tiny Dub, can't forget Big G. Baby G, Big Slim, always chunkin', Big M's. Lil Mac down my bro, can't forget about him. Active, don't play no games, we get cracking. We ball, we be shooting and passing, nigga. We stand tall like what's happening, nigga. We don't never do no lacking, nigga. What's happening, nigga? Active, don't play no games, we get cracking. We ball, we be shooting and passing, nigga. We stand tall like what's happening, nigga. We don't never do no lacking, nigga. What's happening, I'm a man of my word, ain't going back and forth with none of you nerds. Been on them blocks, hanging out on them curves. This shit ain't new to me. Bang like Shaq in the paint. What they gonna do with me? These niggas try their hardest to rap. I do this shit with ease, raised by G's, like Rooster and Uncle Freeze. I was like 15, shooting dice on my knees off the porch. Hanging with bangers, fuck playing sports. But shit, we full court pressing, get them off the court. Stand up nigga, squabbling, I blam triggers. Gotta prove shit to none of you niggas on my soul. I'm hands on. The homies whipped him, he was in the wrong. Shoot at us, we shoot back, I call that ping pong. Mafia strong, I can't tell you when this shit gon' end. But for the moment in time being, I'm all in, shoot 10. The homies know I'm down to hang with him, bang with him, and ain't gon' change. I'm that same nigga. Active, don't play no games, we get cracking. We ball, we be shooting and passing, nigga. We stand tall like what's happening, nigga. We don't never do no lacking, nigga. What's happening, nigga? Active, don't play no games, we get cracking.